Okay, so Kapil, let's proceed today for the second show. It is a Kapil show now, and
Yes,
in
sir.
which you are coming with a couple of opportunities and options for Indian students abroad in the universities for higher education. And our criteria is strictly, good scholarship and
Yes, sir.
good opportunities and job-related opportunities for
Yes,
Indian
sir.
students. So, Kapil, what this week? If I ask you before we go in detail, yeah.
So first, I want to highlight some points about particularly getting in the PhD studentship in abroad.
Okay,
And by saying abroad means I am highlighting here, especially UK and Europe, because UK
okay,
and Europe are not separated. So
okay,
I want to highlight this point. So what,
okay.
like I have already told that there are PhD positions, if available, they are keeping on advertising by the university on their vacancies portal actually.
Mm-hmm.
तो उस वैकेंसी में सर बेसिकली व्हाट आई हैव सीन व्हाट आई हैव ऑब्जर्व दैट during the month of January, February, March until April, if the positions are open, you can simply go through the details and just simply fill your application form.
Okay,
And you have to see your relevant background. Like
okay,
if there is a position in the, suppose I give you an example, if there is a position in electrical department and somebody has done his masters, because these positions are basically they demand the master's degree actually
mm-hmm.
or MSc degree. So if one student has done his master's degree in India in any field, then he has to see his relevant background,
Okay,
and then he can search, okay,
decide.
and yes, and these positions are fully funded. Tuition fees will be
Yes,
covered,
yes.
and they will be given the monthly stipend.
Okay,
Apart from that, what all documents is required, your
okay,
cover letter means you highlight all the things about you, like
mm.
what you have done and how you're looking for this position,
Okay,
your CV,
mm.
academic CV,
Mm.
and sometimes they may ask you that, okay, you provide your MS thesis, some part
Okay,
of
mm.
the thesis,
Mm.
and motivation letter is required. Why do you want to join this university?
Mm-hmm.
So this is going overall in the overall Europe actually.
Okay,
In Europe, you must have heard that there are so many universities,
mm.
but the procedure is same. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to basically request students.
Mm-hmm.
And sir, one more thing,
Mm.
if you are from if you have done your master's degree, then
Mm.
there is no TOEFL or IELTS requirement in some universities.
Okay, this
There is
time,
no
huh?
language test requirement that I will show in
Mm.
the upcoming
Mm-hmm.
discussion. So
Okay,
language test is also not required. They have
okay,
just demanding that you should have excellent communication skills or writing skills in English.
okay.
So this
Mm-hmm.
is the overall scenario. So I want to request students that they just keep looking at the websites of these universities
So,
and
so the
simply.
the universities which you will tell you students should themselves also visit those universities and finalize
Yes.
on their own, right?
So sometimes they may not understand that where these universities are available, but like we are providing them universities, like 10 university list are provided, but 10 is not a very big number. It's just they are
Yes.
small portion. And
Mm-hmm.
Europe has so many countries, and in so many countries there are many universities actually.
Okay, okay. Okay, then Kapil, I think you should start now, and one by one, you should show the options which are available this week or something.
So yeah, so I have just listed out various few options.
Mm.
Last in our last video, I have covered some of the universities in Netherlands. So
Mm-hmm.
this in this session also I'm covering two more universities in the Netherlands,
Okay,
because Netherlands, I mean, they have the very good universities in Netherlands,
okay.
and
Mm-hmm.
people go to Netherlands for study and they get the full stipend,
Okay.
etc. So
Mm-hmm.
this is about PhD positions in physics, chemistry, or relevant field.
Okay,
And I have listed few opportunities, but there are many opportunities available.
okay,
So it's not, I could not post all these universities here.
okay,
List. So this is basically, I mean, if you go to the university's vacancy portal, and
okay.
then you will see that, okay, the various positions are available, and as per your relevant background, you can search.
Okay,
So
so a student, let me ask you a question, Kapil here. You have shown University of Amsterdam and PhD position in physics, chemistry, and relevant field. So relevant field includes engineering, right?
yes, sir. Sometimes, if you have done MTech and you have done for this you have to go through the requirements of the project actually what they are demanding. So if
Okay.
some student has done some work in MTech in molecular dynamics
Mm-hmm.
and like density functional theory, so he can apply for this position. But
Maybe material science people are eligible for some of the domains,
yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir. Because I
Okay.
have been telling, and this is like worldwide scenario that these days
Mm.
the research is quite interdisciplinary.
Mm.
So a particular position is not fixed to any particular department or any particular field.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So that is why, and they are actually like expecting the some skills you must know, that like
Okay.
computational modeling tools,
Mm.
something like that, because this is always required. I
Okay.
always keep on telling students that during your bachelor's and during your masters,
Okay.
you try to keep learning these skills so that you are fit for that position.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, sir. So basically these positions are listed and the details are also given in this way that I have listed. So there will be project and details of the project that they can see from the website.
Okay.
So like I told you that till June or till March or February, there will be deadline. And 1 minute, sir. So yeah, so salary is always provided, and it is like monthly salary, and the student can save a lot of money, just like I previously told. And these are some requirements like MSc or equivalent in physics, chemistry, and material science. So these positions are related to the physics, chemistry, and material science people. But mechanical engineers can also apply. Chemical engineers can also apply if they have the same background actually. So this is the basically they are demanding that okay, you must have research experience in materials theory, modeling, something like that. And they're not expecting you to have any language score. They're just simply expecting that you should be good spoken in English and write in English.
Okay.
And application procedure is really simple, sir. They're expecting you to submit the CV, a motivation letter that will tell that why do you want to join this university and why do you want to work on this project.
So do you think, Kapil, the selection is based upon the requirements which they have given? Like what kind of learning a student has? I mean, they mentioned some requirements. So just selection hoga, that is on the basis of these requirements, right?
Sir, that is actually 100% true. If they are calling for the interview after they receive the application forms, and they will basically invite some candidates which have the relevant background, and then and you only get the interview call when you have this relevant background.
Right.
So it is like what selection criteria actually.
Selection criteria. Okay.
Because one thing is really important to understand here. In PhD in Europe and UK is basically a project. Basically, you are going to do work on some project. And project is basically like you must have some background on that actually.
Right.
That is the only thing they demand actually.
Okay.
Because they don't have much time. It's not like the PhD in India because you can spend your time on research, literature survey and something like that.
Right.
That is why they are expecting these things. So for getting the interview call, you must have the relevant background. But I believe that in most of the Indian universities, in IITs, people are doing this kind of research work. So you might have some relevant background in this field.
Yes.
And sir, simply, so application process is very simple. You just go through the website and attach your all documents and just send it to them.
Okay. So what we can do now, Kapil, we can go through the each option, last date, when it is the last date. Scholarship, I'm sure you are representing is showing the salary and scholarship, that is good. Maybe requirement, and then we can proceed forward in that direction, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So this closing date for this particular opportunity is 30th June.
So this one is done. Next one is 16th March, right?
Next one is 16th March.
For this is also chemical engineering, physics, computation.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So they are expecting that you to have the background for chemistry, physics, and computational science.
Okay.
And you have done some work in molecular simulations. And again, that I've told you that they are not expecting you to have the English language score, so good communications in English.
Right.
And some more demands they are having. And again, the application procedure is same for all the positions. Yeah. So the next one is like research. This is actually other position, research assistant position, but we will go through that. So these are some more positions. I mean, just like they work like PhD positions, but they are not PhD degree. So students can also apply for these positions. I mean, I have listed only few positions, but for the same category of the field, there are multiple positions available. Students may go through the website of University of Amsterdam, and they will find these positions.
Done. So University of Amsterdam is this week they should explore for opportunities. Yes. Yeah. Go ahead next, Kapil.
So next one is the same university, but for the computer science and mathematics.
Okay.
So what I observed that few people in computer science or most of the people in computer science, they work closely with the mathematics people, and mathematics people also, they work closely with the computer science, like something like that, data science and something like that. So again, for University of Amsterdam, closing date is like, so this is like done some mistake, but it's like 20th February, and salary is again in the same range, and PhD position on building human vision using AI. So this is artificial intelligence, and there are
the person who is done artificial intelligence or cognitive behavior, इंडिया में होता है, cognitive science में MTech होता है, MS होता है, उनके लिए that is good. Yes, MATLAB, Python, C++ is required.
Yes, sir. I would say that you should not feel discouraged when they are asking you these requirements. If you have done relevant work, then you must also apply. And by applying means students will get exposure to the interviews, how the questions are being asked. So I will request students to, these applications, they don't have any application fees. So they are just a free application, and you can submit your documents. So in this way, you will be having the documents in your hand for advanced applications, and you will get exposure for the interviews.
Done.
And like always, they are expecting you to have soft skills, so like MATLAB, C++, something like that. Python is also required these days. And again, the application procedure is same: curriculum vitae and letter of motivation. The next position is artificial intelligence for innovation in cultural industries and science. So again, a master degree in computer science, artificial intelligence, mathematics also, they are calling mathematics people, data science, and again some skills, curriculum, CV, motivation letter, and overview of your grades. And closing date is 20th February. So within this period, there are a lot of positions actually open. So feel free to apply to them. Next one is PhD in cyclic proofs for model and higher order logic. So this is the title of the project that the student is going to work on this project. But this is the requirements, like mathematics or theoretical computer science, and in the relevant disciplines. Again, the application procedure is same, and closing date is 20th Feb. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So but I feel that University of Amsterdam has a lot of positions available during that time actually.
ठीक, मतलब Feb March में काफी options यहाँ पे open हैं.
Yes, sir. Like some deadlines are closing in June, but they are very few. But deadlines closing on February and starting of the March, because the March are very much. Then I have got to search a few positions in the electrical engineering. So this is Eindhoven University of Technology. This is a very good university in Netherlands again. So I thought that I have covered few universities in our previous video for the Netherlands. So there are some universities also, like I told. So this is one of the university in Netherlands. This is also very good university. And deadlines are 9th February, 20th February, 22nd February, 13th March, and something like that. So I have listed a few projects for this. And again, the application process is same. So this is one of the project, but the person who have done electrical engineering and has some experience in IC design, he can apply for this position.
इनमें जो अभी कपिल requirement है, that is MTech or MSc. When they say MSc in electrical engineering, what do they mean? MTech or they mean BTech also?
Actually, sir, in European countries, the master degree is called the Master of Science. So it is equivalent to basically the master's degree in India. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
वही Python और MATLAB वही चाहिए जो बच्चे MTech में करते हैं.
Yes, sir. These skills are required. These are some tools which are used in the research actually.
Right.
How will you do the research? You have to use some tools actually.
Right.
Yeah. And again, there is no requirement for the English language.
Achha.
So yeah. English language test, what I mean to say. And application procedure is same for all the universities in the Europe and UK as well. So they are asking you to submit the cover letter and some like your grades and some part of a thesis, references, and list of courses that you've done, and your CV. And for this position, they are asking that you should write a scientific report in English, like your MSc thesis, traineeship, something like that, or any scientific paper that you have published in your master's or bachelor's.
Right.
So, sir, what I want to tell is that procedure is same, but students should be aware of those opportunities.
सही है, वही main purpose वही है. Kapil,
Yes,
because
sir.
there are a lot of opportunities. We should tell more and more opportunities to students, right?
Yes. And these projects are, sir, basically really advanced project actually. Like you can see that ultra level intra aircraft wireless communication. So these
See, I
have some
don't think students should student is expected to know about these projects, but I think students should know what are the requirements, skill requirements to get into this project, I suppose.
Yes.
Because ये तो अभी project करना है. I don't think knowledge is prior knowledge of this project.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're right, sir. Basically, these, I mean, you have some experience with the requirements, like
Yes,
the requirements they are asking.
like wireless
you
and
should have
mobile
some-
communication.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, sir, master's degree in electrical engineering, applied physics also they are calling, and any related background. So background in wireless and mobile communication must be there. That is why you will answer their questions that they will ask you.
Right.
And some more skills they are asking you to have. And application procedure is same like cover letter, something like that, MSc thesis. So another one is the position in respiratory monitoring. So again, electrical engineering, but they're asking biomedical engineering people can also apply.
Okay.
Or applied physics.
Okay.
So it is like something like mixed situation, but always it is better to go through the project details and go through the requirement details. Then only you can be able to submit the documents.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, sir, mechanical engineering also there are some positions available. So these are some projects that I have just taken a screenshot. But the requirements is again the mechanical engineering, also electrical engineering, systems and control or related discipline they are calling, and they should have a background in system engineering, optimization, and optimal control methods. And the procedure is same: cover letter and CV and contact information. Some your transcripts records should be there. And for this deadline is like, I mean, for all these positions, deadline is falling in this month actually, or the starting of the next month, like 3rd March, 5th March. Yes, sir. And one opportunity I got to know from one of my friend who is in University of Leicester. So he told me that there are 100 PhD positions available.
Okay.
In the University of Leicester, because they are like 100 years of the University of Leicester they are celebrating. So for that actually basically they are asking the students should apply to the University of Leicester, and deadline is, sir, 11th of March, and they are covering the tuition fees, and they will be providing the 15,000 stipend per annum, but this can increase because they have just kept the nominal value here.
Okay.
And international students can also apply. But you have to find the relevant professor working in your field, and then you can apply to the university website.
तो ये जो 15,000 मेरे ख्याल से यूरो है, ये तो इसमें कितना कपिल बचेगा कुछ या ऑल एक्सपेंडिचर है ये?
नहीं सर, 15,000 पर एनम है, तो इसमें आप ये देख लीजिए कि 1200 पाउंड्स हो गया पर मंथ.
अच्छा, पाउंड्स है.
यस सर.
ओके.
यस सर. I mean, in because I'm living in UK, so I know that if you are doing the PhD, then you can share your room with some PhD student.
Yes.
And your entire expenses can be covered in 500 pounds. And you can save your 700 pounds, and that is like 70,000, 80,000 rupees.
Yes.
But it is just average value. This payment can be. And also, sir, there is no English language requirements. What they're saying is that if you have completed your qualification in English in last 3 years, like your secondary education or your master's degree within the last 3 years, then you need not to have any produce any English language certificate.
Okay.
So I think this is a very good opportunity. Hundreds of the scholarships are available. They are asking you to they will be providing 100 PhD scholarships to all the students from all over the world. And you just find the relevant professor working in your field and submit your documents, and deadline is 11th of March, and the funding will cover your tuition fees, and this will be given for 3.5 years, because the average duration for PhD in Europe and UK is 3.3 to 4 years.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is a university with 100 scholarship, right? 100,
yes, sir, 100
options.
Yes.
Can you show the name once again of this university, Kapil?
Yes, sir. University of Leicester, sir.
Leicester.
Very good.
Okay. This is a good university, right?
Yes, sir. Very good.
They're celebrating 100 years, so they're giving 100.
Yeah, something like that. I just forgot,
Okay.
but is something like
Okay,
that.
okay, okay. So all these PhD option will be available on their website, right?
They have given on the website, but they're asking you to identify a suitable professor or suitable working area. But you can submit your documents there.
Okay, okay, perfect.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And there are few universities also. I mean, the University of Oslo also available, and they have some open positions. So what I mean to tell you is that I mean, in all the universities, positions are available. So you simply Google how many universities are available, and go through each university website, and you can find a position for yourself.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
So this is
Okay, okay,
all I
Kapil.
have.
I think we can now. So we can come back now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I think there are a lot of opportunities. The only thing is student is to identify the requirements, whether he fits in that requirement, and I think suitable opportunity for him, and then apply.
Yes.
That is the most important.
I want to tell you, sometimes students feel scared that will I get a call for interview or not? Will I get be selected? I would say that you just simply apply. Sometimes it's not that it could happen that they may not get the suitable student, or if you have some little bit background, they will hire you.
Okay, okay, perfect. Okay, Kapil. So I think we keep it a weekly ritual.
Yes,
We will keep on improving it further, and we will keep on providing more and more information for students so that they get benefited, and will make it more streamlined. This Kapil Garg show, right?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Kapil. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Bye bye.